Alright, let's be real for a second. Every rider at some point, whether they want to admit it or not, has imagined what it would be like to race in the MotoGP. You know, full lean, knees scraping the ground, crowd cheering, Rossi level glory. But then reality hits. You're sat in traffic behind a Ford Focus, your clutch hand is cramping, and the only crowd you have are a few seagulls. So today we are answering a serious question. Do you have what it takes to race in the MotoGP? Spoiler alert, probably not. But let's find out anyway. Let's start with raw talent. The truth is, MotoGP riders aren't just fast. They are freakishly fast. These guys are pushing limits that most of us can't even imagine. At 16, they're already racing professionally. At 20, they're in Moto 2. By the time they're 25, they've got thousands of hours off track experience, while most of us are still struggling to downshift smoothly at a red light. So yeah, you might be fast in your local twisties, but MotoGP, that's another planet. But talent alone doesn't cut it, which brings us to the mental game. If you think MotoGP riders are just adrenaline junkies, think again. The mental side of this sport is absolutely insane. They're processing split-second decisions at over 300 kilometers per hour. They're trusting that their tires and their suspension and reflexes will keep them alive. You make one mistake at that level, and that's not a bad day. That's a hospital stay. MotoGP riders are just wired differently. They are calm at speeds that would make most of us freeze. Their brains are trained like fighter pilots. So before you say, yeah, I could do that, ask yourself, can you stay calm while sliding sideways at 280 kilometers. So let's talk fitness, because this one surprises people. MotoGP riders aren't just light, they're built. Core strength, cardio, reflexes, all tuned like athletes. You need serious endurance to control a 160 kg bike trying to throw you off at every lap. They're training off the bike consistently. Cycling, strength work, reaction drills, mental focus sessions. Meanwhile, most of us get an arm pump just trying to get out of a tight car park. The dedication is next level. No cheat days, no excuses. Every gram and every heartbeat counts. So here's the part not many people talk about, and that's money. If you think that MotoGP riders got there by talent alone, then think again. There is massive support behind them. Sponsors, coaches, track bikes, travel, and logistics. You need years of financial backing just to get to the start line. So yes, if your bike is running on fumes and ball tires, you're probably not getting that MotoGP call-up anytime soon. You might not make it to MotoGP, but that doesn't mean that you can't ride like a pro in your own way. Learn proper body positioning, take a track day course, focus on braking, throttle control, and smoothness. MotoGP riders started exactly where you are, with passion. And passion doesn't require a race contract. So instead of thinking, I'll never be that good, think, how close can I get with what I have got? And trust me, when you nail that perfect corner, when the bike feels like an extension of you, that's your MotoGP moment right there. So do you have what it takes to race in MotoGP? Probably not. But that doesn't matter, because every ride you take, every skill you improve, and every challenge you overcome, that's your championship. If you are out there learning, pushing, and improving, you're already part of the same spirit that drives those legends on the grid. So keep the dream alive, keep it safe, and as always, keep it loco. I have been Mr. Moto Loco, and I will see you in the next video. Cockhold. Did I just say cockhold?